Hey guys, what's up? It's Melody, and today we are going to be talking about a couple of things in this video. I just woke up and I did my makeup. We're going to be talking about my favorite recipe of all time, and that is basically the Zippy's chili, the Hawaii Zippy's chili vegan recipe. So there is a saying that as soon as you land in Hawaii, the first thing that you do is you go to Zippy's chili. My sister found this recipe, a vegan recipe for the chili, so we're gonna make that today. We're gonna make that for dinner. And I also want to show you guys a little bit of the apartment. I'm gonna reorganize it a bit. I have to put the desk, which I'll show you guys. The desk that is there currently, I have to move that desk into the bedroom, as well as the curtains just arrived, but I haven't gotten the curtain rods, so the curtains are going to go up any day now. But we're going to go ahead and do that. I want to show you guys a couple of other things. I got this mosaic pineapple table, which it goes with the tropical theme for the apartment, because a lot of the apartment is based on the tropics. And there is a big pot holder right there, and I'm gonna put a bird of paradise. I was going between a fiddle leaf fig tree and a bird of paradise, but I really like the bird of paradise. I feel like it looks like banana leaf trees. If you guys see on my vision board right here, there's me in my red dress, and there's a fiddle leaf fig tree. But you know what? I'm just gonna have to Photoshop that because that vision isn't accurate. It's at my house party, which is gonna be a going away party by the time I get through it. This is the problem. I tied this hammock back up, but isn't this hammock the coolest thing of all time? It even has a drink holder. I'm gonna link it down below for you guys. It is gonna look so amazing, and I'm gonna get the skyline view in the hammock next to the rocker. So I can't wait, but you know what? As handy as I am, I'm not even gonna try to put that up, because if there's anything I don't want not to work, it's that. We have this Amazon sword here that I gotta put into the tank. I just cleaned the tank out. Pat would like to be on camera. Hello, Pat. This Amazon sword I got from Petco, and I'll have a couple of pictures at Petco, because every time I go in Petco, I'm always taking pictures of the flora and the fauna. And some of it, the fish and stuff, look really cool, but I would never put fish in my tank, because if one died, that would be really devastating. I'm gonna put the Amazon sword in, but before I do that, I just wanted to show you guys these scissors. In fact, this is the thing I really want to focus on in this video, because I've been using it for everything. I've been using it in the kitchen, I've been using it whenever I go outside and I am gardening. It's also great for fresh cut flowers, so that you can go ahead and cut your stems slanted before you put them into the vase. Today I am wearing a very easy and breezy top that is kind of like, it's the little Bo Peep style, which I don't know if that's a look, but it's a look now. I'm wearing my velvet pencil skirt, which is one of my favorite skirts to wear. Sometimes late at night I'll put on this faux fur jacket, and I'll just watch movies on the couch and feel like a polar bear. These are the things you never see on YouTube, right? You don't see all these weird habits that we have. When I am wearing my faux fur jacket, or when I'm wearing my puffy, all my jackets make me look like a polar bear pretty much. One thing that I've been working on is my goals page on my notebook. I have 7 pages that I use more than all the other pages. So basically I put them in front of the first page, because I always have it open anyway. So that's an idea. If you have this tool notebook that's really adjustable, the one that I really like, the clear one, you can put your important pages at the front, in front of the openings. So currently I have been stretching every single day, and that is actually my favorite part of the day. I never thought I would enjoy stretching and exercising as much as I have. I stretch out my legs every single day, and your legs get pinpoint straight, and it's just the most exhilarating feeling. It's the most exhilarating feeling to me, to see progress. When you're working on your computer, you're slumped over a little bit. So I do all the reverse exercises. When you move your head to the side like this, you should really do this, because it feels so good. When you move your head to the side like this, you want to push your shoulders back by themselves, and lean into it and breathe into the stretch, and it feels so good to push your shoulders back. And throughout the rest of the day as well, your posture just becomes so much better when you're sitting. And when you're sitting, and when you're working, and when you're walking, you're using more of your core muscles and your posture is so good. So for these exercises, because it's the weekend, I'm not going to change into exercise clothes. Stretch my leg as straight as it can possibly go, towards your head if you can. And if you're wearing pants, you can put this leg down and it makes it even harder, but turning it in and pressing your toes down and pulling it towards yourself. Work the upper back muscles, and that is really good, especially if you're leaning over your computer a lot. Then you'll really balance that out. Stretching and drinking enough water every day will make such a big difference in your overall mood throughout the rest of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and work on the garden, which is my favorite part of the day because there's something so relaxing. If I could have only one thing in life, it would be to have a garden, because gardening is so relaxing. Even just pruning the dead leaves and taking care of all your plants and seeing them blossom. Doesn't even have to be all green plants. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of colors of plants. Pat is out here to garden like a unit. So these roses I didn't repot because roses are not going to make it through the winter, so I don't really see the point. I am going to sweep this down because I was repotting some stuff earlier. This rock is so cool. It has a bunch of, it glistens and it glitters. I tried to capture it in pictures, but it didn't do it justice. But you can see there on camera, it just glistens in the light. I'm gonna put this in with these to give it some beauty. I am pretty stoked about the outcome. This plant has way more room to breathe. The pearl plant is a beautiful plant. And the pothos looks amazing in this tall container, so I'm going to bring that one back inside. Look at how much better that looks, guys. There's so much more space because it's not cylindrical and it's higher up, so the leaves kind of waterfall over and it gives you so much more space. So I use this bench as a chair and as a side table. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to move this whole area, we're going to move this whole desk into the bedroom, and then we're going to use that little stool as the TV stand until my bigger TV stand comes in. I remember in my last apartment when I moved my desk into the bedroom, it was revolutionary. The desk takes up so much space in the living room, as well as I just like being able to wake up and go straight to my desk. We have the Beyond Meat burgers, which are the vegan burgers. I haven't tried the Impossible burger yet, but I'm really looking forward to giving this one a try. I've heard really good things about this. And I'm going to use the other patty for spaghetti. So I get the patties instead of the crumbles because my sister says the patties are way juicier. And so that's what I'm going for in my tacos. I'm going to prepare my spices in one bowl, ready to go. So I'm not measuring a bunch of spices, and I'm going to get my mise en place all set up, all of my ingredients. And like I said, all of it will be in the down bar for you guys if you guys want to make this recipe for yourself, which is the Hawaii vegan version of the Hawaii chili. I'm just going to eat some of these pears while everything is getting set up in extra light syrup. I usually just put it in here and run it like that. Sometimes I'll cut the onions, but if I'm going to cut the onions, I'll freeze it for 20 minutes or so first so that it doesn't burn my eyes out. Once you've gathered all the ingredients together, it's very straightforward. So everything's going to simmer for 10 minutes, and then I'm just going to add the beans and the bean juice at the very last second. Chili is a more difficult recipe because of the sheer number of ingredients that go into chili. It's like you're living in the grocery store for a minute. I cannot wait to taste this. This is going to taste exactly like the Zippy's chili. It's going to be so good. So the secret ingredient is mayonnaise, which we are using Vegan-Ace today. I'm gonna cover this up before I turn into a red shirt woman. In all of its glory, it is finally done, so I'm gonna bowl this. You can also put avocado in there for a creamy texture. So I like to use it as dip, basically. That's how I like my chili. A dip dinner. I'm gonna go clean up the kitchen. I kept it pretty basic by piling all the trash onto that plate, so it's gonna be pretty easy to clean. If you guys like this video, like it up and find me on Instagram. I'll see you guys next Thursday. Thank you guys so much for watching.